appreciate the work that has been done by my good friend Honorable Tandi into this. But Honorable Speaker, I want to underline a few issues that are of importance to our country. Since where we've come from as a country, from 1963, honestly speaking, the least we expect as a country is that we have free primary education, free secondary education, and free university education, Honorable Speaker. Education is the foundation of any society. But Honorable Speaker, looking at the way the trends that have been happening in this country, education is not funded enough, Honorable Speaker. The other day, when the President was saying they have released capitation, Honorable Speaker, in our dismay, they had released only 95 shillings per student, Honorable Speaker. Those are peanuts. We want to encourage this government to ensure that primary education is free, Honorable Speaker. Provide enough money. Provide enough money for teachers, Honorable Speaker. Provide enough money for infrastructure. When we get the stories of fires that, like the one we had in Nakuru the other day, it is not a good story. You could see, Honorable Speaker, that students were even sleeping in corridors. There were beds on the corridors, Honorable Speaker, which makes it very difficult for students even to escape when these fires come up. We want the government to prioritize education of our children in this country, Honorable Speaker. Provide enough monies for infrastructure. If you give a teacher, a head teacher, 95 shillings per student, for how long can a student depend on 95 shillings, Honorable Speaker? We are encouraging this government to wake up from slumberland and ensure that they prioritize the issues of education, Honorable Speaker. If you asked me, for instance, between housing and education, I will go for education. It will matter not how many skyscrapers you build in this country, Honorable Speaker, as long as our children are not in school. As long as we don't have infrastructure in our schools, Honorable Speaker, it will matter not. If you go to my village, if you go to Bumula constituency, we don't need housing. We don't need housing. We need education. We need infrastructure in our schools. We need our children to feed and stay in schools, Honorable Speaker. I dream for that day when education will be free in this country. I miss the late Honorable Mwai Kibaki, His Excellency. I miss Uhuru Kenyatta. Mwai Kibaki gave us free primary education, Honorable Speaker. Uhuru Kenyatta brought us free secondary day education, Honorable Speaker. This government must do something. They must have a signature on the education of this country, Honorable Speaker. We want to encourage this government to go out of its way to ensure that they prioritize matters of education. Teachers, JSS teachers, we have 44,000 teachers, JSS. I've looked at the budget, they're only accommodating 20,000 teachers, Honorable Speaker. I want to beseech this government that why do we take our students to school if we cannot absorb them?
Did I hear a point of order from the chairman?
No.
Please proceed, Chairman. Chairman, Budget and Appropriation.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Wamboka is my good friend. I just wanted to correct him that only JSS teachers who are going to be confirmed and those that have served for 2 years. The arrangement is that every 2 years we confirm JSS teachers. And therefore, the amount of money we have in the budget is sufficient to confirm JSS teachers who have served for 2 years. Therefore, there's nothing out of order on your point. Thank you.
Honorable Wamboka, please proceed with your debate without misleading the House. Make sure that you have read the report so that you are able to debate based on facts.
Honorable Speaker, we have 44,000 JSS teachers who are not employed. I agree with what Honorable Batandi is saying, that those who are served 2 years are 20,000, Honorable Speaker. We want to encourage the government that once we train these teachers, Honorable Speaker, we have deficiency of teachers in this country. Absorb all of them. I agree with what Honorable Batandi is saying. It is a fact. But why can't we take all of them, even those who have not served 2 years? That's my point, Honorable Speaker. So I want to encourage, Honorable Speaker, that once we train our students, we take them to universities, we take them to colleges, Honorable Speaker, let us ensure that we have enough teachers to go and service our schools, Honorable Speaker. Teachers are suffering in this country, Honorable Speaker. If today a teacher falls sick, woe unto him or her, Honorable Speaker, because of this something called insurance. SHA has caused a nightmare to teachers, and I speak for teachers of Bungoma County. The other day, they were being treated at Bungoma West Hospital. It collapsed. Now teachers are hanging. You go to this hospital, SHA is not working. You go to this hospital, SHA has been suspended. Teachers are suffering. Let the teachers go back to their days of dignity, where they have an insurance that takes care of their needs without being inconvenienced, Honorable Speaker. Madam Speaker, healthcare of any nation is key to the future of that nation, Madam Speaker. Our hospitals, we want to encourage the government to put more money. Yes, they have increased the budgets for healthcare, Madam Speaker, but we want to encourage them to provide free healthcare for the citizenry of this country, Honorable Madam Speaker. Our people are suffering. Our people are dying every other day. Those who cannot access medication, they're dying. And they're dying from as basic ailments as malaria, Madam Speaker. We want to encourage this government to prioritize matters of health, Madam Speaker. If you have a healthy nation, you have an educated nation, Madam Speaker, 90% of the problems that befall a country will not be there, Madam Speaker. I want to thank the committee of Honorable Atandi for providing a stipend for our village elders. We started this initiative with the Honorable Mwangi Mutuse, Honorable Speaker, when we were working on this motion. We want to encourage and first thank them that at least our village elders, the Bakasas, the Ligurus, who have done a lot of work, can now smile at the end of the day. Madam Speaker, 3,000 may not be enough, but thank you. Honorable Atandi, in future, try and ensure that this, because of the economy where we are, this money goes up a bit. And lastly, Madam Speaker, we want regional balancing. We want everyone in this country to feel and believe that they are in Kenya because we all pay taxes. We don't want a scenario where, like I was looking at the road sector, Honorable Speaker, in Bungoma County, the roads that started in 2013 up to now, they have not been finished, and the amounts that have been put are not even sufficient to do 1 kilometer, Honorable Speaker. We want fairness. We all pay taxes. We want a scenario where every Kenyan matters. Every region matters, Honorable Speaker. We don't want
Honorable members, before we continue, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize students seated in the Speaker's Gallery this morning. Students from St. Angela's Girls' School from Kitui Central Constituency, Kitui County. You are welcome to the National Assembly to continue observing proceedings of the House.